What is this? Uh, Here come the numbers. Mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna start this again. Hello, y'all. This is Tiger from 106 Keep It a Bean. How's my 106 Keep It a Bean family doing out there, man? You know, I love chopping it up with you guys. You know, I love spending time with you. You know what we do here at 106 Keep It a Bean. Yes, we keep it funky. And guys, you know, we're always going to keep it fresh, man. I'm excited to be here. And I thank you for another therapy session because I need them. I really, really, really do. And I hope and pray that you guys out there, my 106 Keep It a Bean family, I hope you get something out of them as well. Just walk with me, spend a little time. Let's kind of see where these episodes go. I'm just excited, man. We have a special guest here on 106 Keep It a Bean. I've been trying to get her on for a while, but life and things going on, and it just didn't happen. But it's happening today. I want to introduce her. I thank God our paths crossed for one, because I've learned so much from her. She's inspired me. She's motivated me to keep doing this podcast thing. But with all that being said, she's a mother, she's an entrepreneur, she's a podcaster, she's an influencer. She's real, she's true, she's grounded. Anybody spend any time around her, trust me, you'll feel her energy. It's just it takes over the room, man. And she's a thespian, not a lesbian, but a thespian. Let's get that corrected. So without further ado, Tiger from 106 Keep It a Bean would love to introduce Slim from Soullconnection. Welcome. Welcome.
Hi, y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all know who it is. It's your girl Slim. Self-love is mandatory, and that is a fact.
Yes, it is. Excited to have you here. We're just going to get into this. I asked everyone this question that I've interviewed in a couple of sentences. Tell us a little bit about who Kelly is. Who are you?
Okay, well, thank you. Well, first, before I dive, we go take a soul dive. I
Definitely.
want to say shout out to you. I see the progress that you're doing, the energy that you bringing out, that you
Thanks. Thanks.
reciprocating. I
Thanks.
love it. I love it. Keep it up. And it's an honor to be here. Like you
Thanks.
said, we've
Thanks.
been trying to.
Yes.
We've been trying to, and life has been lifing,
Yes.
But we
That's
came
right.
across each other's path for a reason.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Tell me about it.
Yes.
So you here in a couple of sentences. Tell me about you. Who are you?
So I'll just give you a statement
Okay.
instead of a couple of sentences. To me, I am her.
You are her.
I
All right.
am her.
Yeah, you guys heard that. She is her. We're
Hmm.
going to find out who her is as we do this episode.
Okay.
You and I could talk about a lot of things. You know, I've been on your grown folks table. I've been to
Thank you.
your episodes, your podcast. But this one I want to talk about is Slim. Self-love is mandatory. Tell us real quickly, where did you come up with that? Like Slim for Soullconnection. Where did it come from and why? And what does it mean to you?
Oh, okay. It's a lot of questions, so I'm gonna try
Yeah.
to.
That's all
So
right.
basically, no, it's okay. I'm ready for it. Okay, so one day, me and my girlfriend was around a couple of people. They end up calling me Slim and her Jelly Bean.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
now I never really understood what Slim meant.
Okay.
Okay, now I am petite. I'm 5'3", 118. I'm petite, so I just thought Slim, Slim.
Gotcha.
But mm-mm. There was a reason why he called me that. Not just because of that. There was another reason.
Okay.
So as I was living life, because life be life in,
Yes, it
I
does.
realized I realized there were certain situations
Yeah.
where I didn't have self-love for me.
Okay.
So one day I'm sitting here thinking, because I write poems and I write my ideas. I bring them to life. Whatever I have here, I bring it to life, and I'm writing it. And I wrote the word slim, and I'm trying to find an acronym. I'm trying every S in a
Okay.
thesaurus. You hear me?
Okay.
And then it just stuck on me like, wait, self love is mandatory. I found it. That's it. And then right there, I knew that was one of the lessons that I was supposed to learn.
Self-love is mandatory.
So I stuck with that. I patented that. I trademarked that. That's me. Slim.
That's
Look it
you.
up. That's me. I put that
Oh,
CC
you
behind it.
trademarked
Yeah.
that. That's you.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
a
I
good
did.
one. Well, that's a wonderful financial move.
Well, thank you. I
Making it
appreciate
work.
that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. And then
So,
how I got the soul connections
yeah.
is because I felt like it was solely connected to my life purpose.
Okay.
See, I have a story to tell, and I tell my stories throughout the episodes of the podcast that I have, whether if
Oh,
it's generation curses, etc. It's every situation that I have been in my personal life that I am not afraid to share my story,
okay.
because at the end of the day, one of the most powerful things you have on your body is your mouth, is your voice.
Yes, definitely.
And if I'm not telling my story because I'm hurting people's feelings or whatever the situation may be, then I'm letting them rob me from my power.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
definitely.
So everything I do, I feel in life is solely connected.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a soul path that me and you crossed paths.
Gotcha. I
It
understand.
happened, everything happens for a reason. It was already
So,
predestined.
so,
So
so
that's a
you
soul connection.
so you're Slim from Soul Connection. Your podcast is called Soul Connection. That's with two
It's
L.
no three
Oh, sweet.
soul
Yeah,
connection. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. If you feel that in your soul, baby. Yeah.
and you're Slim, and that stands for
Yes.
self love is mandatory. So,
Yes.
so we're in the holiday season now. A lot of people are hustling and bustling. People have lost loved ones. These times are very challenging and taxing to people. What would you say to somebody who is struggling right now, mentally and emotionally? How do you get them? How do you get therapy put into practice? How do you, it's just a slogan. Self love is mandatory. How do you put it into practice? How do you make it real and tangible? How do you teach that to somebody that self love is mandatory?
You teach them by taking care of yourself and showing them along the way.
Okay.
Rather if it's no boundary, you got to put up your boundaries because
Okay.
that's part of self love too. I love myself enough that I'm not even going to engage in this toxic relationship or this toxic conversation with you. Have
Yeah.
a great day. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Rather if it's because self love to me, because I'm a career woman too,
Yes.
right? I hold other titles too, right? A
Yeah.
good self love day for me is coming home, taking off my wig, snatching off my bra, sitting on the couch with a glass of wine. Can we talk about it? Okay? There.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's self love, right?
Okay.
I got you.
That's self love. That's me looking in the mirror, talking to myself, my best friend. Hello, talking to myself and saying those things that need to be said because deep down inside,
Yes.
you just needed to be heard. You need somebody to tell you. So when you look in the mirror, you tell yourself that. Positive affirmations all on the wall. So when you come into my bathroom, first thing you see is, good morning, beautiful. You're beautiful. You can do anything you put your mind to. Don't let nobody steal your energy to
Yeah.
the point where now my daughter, I reciprocated so much and give her positive affirmations because that's another thing you need to do.
Yes.
That she starts to implement it every day. She understands it. She knows it, you
Yeah.
know?
So
So right now, the advice that I would give to anybody going through this hard, rough time during the season, is struggles don't last always.
no, they don't.
Okay, you can make it out. Okay,
Yes.
all you got to start just write it down on a piece of paper. Speak out what you do not want. Reciprocate what you do want. Speak, speak it into existence. You are a very powerful being. It's
Amen.
love inside you.
So self love is mandatory. You're
Yes,
you're the creator, the director, the producer of your podcast called Soul Connection.
I
What
am.
what made you start Soul Connection?
Okay, before we dive a little deep, I just want to correct you on a little bit. You're right. I did all that. However, now I'm starting to work with a production team
Okay.
now, so more hands is in the pot now for me. So I can perfect my craft more per se.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So
So
so you're working with a production team now. Oh,
mm-hmm.
God bless
Mm-hmm. That's what. Yeah.
you. God
Well,
bless
thank you. Thank you. I'm
you.
trying to do something here.
Hey, hey,
No,
look,
excuse me. I am doing something here.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, like the first time, like I said, when I, I, I think I've told the story in one of my episodes before. I was working Instacart and I was riding, and all of a sudden I was playing around on YouTube or Facebook, and boom, you came up. Uh, I said, well, let me listen to this for a second. And I started listening to you. I said, wow, okay, all right. She's bringing that raw, real.
I was cooking.
Yeah, yeah, you were cooking like you were bringing. I said, oh man, I got to listen to her. And then you you had your first episode down at down in Homestead. I said I got to be there. I don't care. And when I came, I was a spectator. I was a sponge. I was just listening. I was watching. I introduced myself to you, told you who I was, and it kind of springboarded from there. And I said, man, I got to stay plugged into this. And I kept coming, kept learning, and kept asking,
Facts.
and kept being a part
Facts.
of it. And then, you know, like you said, life is life, and life always happens. And then you had to put on the brakes, and me with equipment and whatever the case may be. Like I said, I love just being plugged into you. I mean, I've learned so much, especially in this business and doing podcasts and trying to stay competitive and have good content to talk about. It's not easy. People think you can just put this stuff together like that. It don't work like that. And see,
It's
now you got
not.
to
It
put it.
doesn't.
It'll be a little easier on you on doing the production part of it, but you'll still have to come up with the content and the main ingredient of the pot of the food. Anyway, so self-love is mandatory. You believe in it. You stand on it. But it couldn't have been easy. I know you didn't get to self-love as mandatory like that. I know it took some time.
Of
It's
course.
a process. And
Absolutely.
I want you to repeat something that you said earlier. You said you looked in the mirror and you spoke to yourself. I
Yep.
think so many people are afraid to talk to themselves. And I say this all the time. You spend more time with yourself than you do with anybody else.
You better say it. You
Why
better say it.
don't you talk to yourself? It's not
Right. I talk
crazy.
to myself. I
It's
talk
not
to myself and
crazy.
I answer myself. You hear me? You
Amen.
hear me? Okay. Let me get some. Let me get an ear high five.
It's not crazy. You spend more time with yourself. Why not talk to yourself?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And so,
Absolutely.
so, so repeating affirmations to yourself. Self-love is mandatory. It wasn't easy. What was there were some bumps along the way. I know there was.
What is going on here?
I know there was some bumps along the way. I know
Yes.
there was some bumps along the way. But so you started Soul Connection.
Uh-huh.
Self-love is mandatory. Now, what was your biggest challenge of trying to get people to buy into self-love is mandatory, to get people to buy into Slim and Soul Connection?
To be honest with you, every day is a challenge because I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
But I'm somebody shot a Hennessy. No, for real. I can't please everybody.
Yeah.
The only thing I know how to do in life 100% strong is just be me.
Gotcha.
Either you like the energy, you don't. Either you like the content, you want to add to it, you want to put your opinion to it, or you don't. I just believe that also in one of my life lessons, hence self love is mandatory. One of my life path is healing. And I thank God for it, but you don't know what you got until it hits you, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
definitely.
Until I found that self love, I didn't know. I just feel like in this life that I knew it was my job to heal, rather if it was just listening to a person talk, rather if it's just giving compliments, sharing my energy. I was supposed to heal in some specific way.
Okay.
And I feel like the trials and tribulations that I went through in my life in general
Mm-hmm.
paved me to come be that voice. I may have a story to tell the world that some other woman or man is struggling with and
Yes.
is embarrassed and don't want to tell their story,
Yes.
right? However, if they hear mine, they may, oh, that sounds familiar. What did she do? What did she do? I have a little knowledge of that.
Okay.
And I don't mind sharing my wisdom. Just like you drop jewels all the time.
Yeah.
I'll be right behind you picking them up. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm picking
Yeah.
up them diamonds, them
Yeah.
emeralds, them
Definitely.
sapphires. You hear me?
And we need that.
Right.
We definitely need
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I feel like I said, like a story within my life, my 42 years of existence on this planet, being in this human body,
that.
I
Yes.
have a spiritual experience that I'm willing to tell about my journey, about the things I went through, the people I've encountered, the spirits
Okay.
that
Oh,
I've encountered, okay?
wow.
Okay, in the battle of self love.
Yeah. That's
Because I used to always be like a people pleaser, a people person, like, I wanted to make sure you was okay before I was okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was robbing from me
Yeah.
because I didn't love myself enough to put up a boundaries and say, wait a minute, not today. Look, hit me another day, but not today. But
Gotcha.
because I wanted to make sure that my friends was okay, my family was okay, my man was okay, my children's okay, I made a lot of sacrifice, and loving me was a sacrifice that I made.
So now that you are self love mandatory, you're practicing it. Did you did you find it? Did people find it hard to adjust to that, or did you have issues with people adjusting to your new self love is mandatory, meaning that I'm going to pick me sometime, I'm going to choose me sometime, and that's okay? Did you have any conflict?
Absolutely, because takers don't have no limits. Okay, okay. Takers is
Uh,
gonna be real mad when these supplies
yeah,
gone. Okay,
ah,
okay. There
yes,
were so many people. So many people I had to leave behind. So many people that, oh, you acting funny now, and I am. It's called growth, and I
yeah,
am. So if you feel I'm acting funny, I'm not going to explain it. It's called growth.
yeah,
You feel me? You feel me? I had to leave some people behind,
yeah,
family members and all. And it hurt my heart because I have a big heart.
yeah,
However, you pour into me, I pour into you. I just can't keep pouring. And then who am I going to for a refill? I
yeah,
got to keep going to the mirror.
yeah,
No,
yes,
no. And then when you put up them boundaries, now you get talked about. So the same ones that love you, now
yeah,
they talking behind you. Oh, she thinks she this. She thinks she, and I do.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And I do.
I do.
That's part of me. Yep. And I do.
Like I said, I tell people all the time, I say I'm different. It doesn't mean I'm better. It just means I'm different. That's all.
I'm growing.
I'm
I'm
unique. I'm
growing.
me, and you know what I mean. And that's something to be proud of and pat yourself on the back. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm all that. I had a person. What the person tell me yesterday? Eating some wings. Oh, you eat wings proper?
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
Oh my, yeah, yeah. I've been to your round tables. You dealt with generational curses. You dealt with relationships and accountability, and those things. So those things mean a lot to you. Uh,
Absolutely.
and you genuinely care about people. You genuinely care about your people, and breaking generational curses and relationships, and let's be accountable, and that's tear down these walls, and that's communicate with each other, and that's fix
Absolutely.
this thing. That's fix this
Absolutely.
broken relationship between black men and black women. You
Absolutely.
genuinely care about that. So I felt it when I
I,
was at your episodes, even when I was a part of them. And so, speak about that. What made those topics so important to you? Why that? Why generational curses? Why about relationships and accountability and men? Remember you said men are more emotional and women are
emotional.
more logical. Remember, I didn't
Yeah.
agree with you at first until you broke it down to me, and you made it make sense, and it still makes sense to me today. But why are those things important to
Because those are what I went through the most and what I struggled with the most
you? Okay,
in my journey to self love. Relationships. What? What? That relationships, yeah. Whether if they're toxic or not, I'm
yeah,
always sacrificing something. And then again, I sacrificed me
yeah,
for a relationship, broken heartness, even from generation curses okay, let me be very clear. Generation curses slash choices.
okay,
Mhm. Okay. Okay. So from those generation slash curses and choices,
hmm,
I had to be the curse breaker to say, no, stop.
okay,
That was toxic for me. I had to be the voice that had to stand up. No, wait a minute. That's not how I liked it when I was raised up because it didn't allow me to
okay.
express this. It didn't allow me to express this. It didn't allow me to express that. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So one of the generation curses that I've learned to break, and this is a hard pill to swallow,
hmm,
is allowing my children to really speak their feelings. However, I told them you can express how you feel, but you have to be respectful because I'm an adult,
yeah. Who are you talking about?
right?
Yeah, definitely.
So, right. My 7-year old daughter expresses her emotions so articulate,
Hmm.
so right there on point, identified. There ain't no beating around the bush with
Yeah,
her. Straight up new chaser.
you
Okay,
let
who
me
don't
know what it
play?
is.
Absolutely,
Keeping it a
absolutely. And
bean.
the fact that
Keeping it a bean.
yes, And a
Yeah.
child shall lead them. And a
Yeah.
child shall lead them. Now,
Yeah.
listen, side note, let me give you a story real fast. And this may be telling too much, but this is the truth. Me and Pooh's dad is not together.
Okay.
Okay. And we have a very hard time co parenting, of
Okay.
which we do argue a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And Pooh has seen us argument. She's been around us arguing.
Yeah.
One day she decided to hold court. That's what she said out her own mouth, 7 years old.
He's home
She
court
said,
between
Mom,
you and him. Wow.
yes. And she
Okay.
was the mediator at
Okay.
7. At
Wow.
7, said, Mommy, you sit here, Daddy, you sit here. And she said, I want to let you know that growing up as a kid right now, it's hard for me. And that hurt my heart, but I had to hear
Wow.
it.
Wow.
She then further, I listen, I didn't even believe that she was saying this stuff to me. So I had to sneak record it on my phone because I
Yeah.
was so shocked that I had to hear this later.
Yeah.
In,
Definitely.
in the process of our daughter holding court and being a mediator at 7, I
Hmm.
said to myself, damn, I must have really jacked up some generation curses slash choices, or am I breaking one because a child has a voice in what's going on of what they see?
Yes.
So I allowed her to speak. She
Hmm.
then further felt that it was needed to tell me that I did not have to be like my mother. All I had to do was follow my heart.
Whoa. Wow.
At 7.
7. Wow.
At
That's deep.
7.
That's deep. But that had to be a
Yes.
wake up call for both of you.
It was definitely for me because a child shall lead them.
Yeah.
Okay. And secondly, it's like, did he coach you to say this? No, I'm gonna lie. I'm being real. I'm being real here. Okay.
I
I'm being
got
real.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Did your dad coach you to say this? But but no, she was speaking from her heart. So
Yeah.
I have to be mindful. And it shows that she watches me like a sponge.
Yes. Oh,
And
you
she
feel
always
good.
comes to me.
Yeah.
Yes, she always comes to me and say, Mom, I want to be just like you. And I
Mm.
say, no, Pooh, I want you to be better than me.
Amen.
And
All right.
yeah, so I try to teach her different. And the fact that she sees that me and her dad argue a
Yeah.
lot, I have to try to let her know, like, we're still friends, we're still cordial.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can have disagreements, but the fact that she was even able to respectfully articulate herself to the point where she grabbed our attention and we had no choice but to listen.
Yeah.
And
Amen.
that was another thing, right? That was another thing on the reason generation curses. I wasn't listened to when I was a child. I was stay in the child's place.
Yes. I heard it. Trust me. I heard that 1,000.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, go
We ain't
outside
no
and
voice.
play. Like,
Yeah, we ain't had no voice. No
right,
representative, no voice, no nothing.
right. So I had to break that curse. I had to break that curse. And the curse is, and there's more curses that I in the process of breaking, but I believe that I will because that's why life has been hard because life is usually the hardest for the chosen one.
Yeah.
Always. I'm the chosen black sheep and I'm okay. Half my family don't fuck with me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I ain't mean to cuss on your I apologize, y'all.
That's okay. That's okay. You're
It's
accepted.
okay. They see me, they be like, oh, here come Kelly and her bullshit. And I am. Hi. What curse you want to talk about today, sir? Okay? I'm dead serious.
Put your glasses on.
Right. I got to investigate the whole situation.
So self love is mandatory.
Absolutely.
And so, you got anything hot coming up? Your project
I do.
that you can
Thank you so
tell
much for asking. Yes, 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 yes. So we are having a roundtable in January. January 17th, we're having a roundtable.
us?
Um, everything came along. We actually got a solid haul. Ooh, wait till I
Whoa,
tell you.
whoa,
Wait till I tell you. I told you my next, what did I tell you my next project was?
yeah, it's deep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So we're coming with a roundtable in January. It's going to be January 17th. I can tell you that right now.
okay.
It's going to be 3 men, 3 women.
Oh,
I'm waiting on one lady to confirm one lady to confirm her spot. Once we do that, it's on. It's
okay.
on. I got the production team already ready. They're like, just tell me the time, place,
Tell
and
us
I'm
a little
there.
bit what it's about, what the topic is, what you gonna be discussing. Are you gonna say
Look at you now. You gotta tune
that?
in for that. I
Yeah,
gotta leave you with a little
I
razzle
got you.
dazzle.
I got you. I
I
respect.
gotta give you a little razzle
I
dazzle,
definitely respect that. I do. I
But we
respect.
definitely have one come up. We definitely got one coming up, and you'll be getting that phone call soon.
Oh, definitely, definitely. You know, I'm going to be there, support, and do what I can to help Soul Connection, man. It's a podcast that's needed. It's a platform that's needed, definitely.
Thank
It's a
you.
safe space for you to talk and to break some generational curses, to talk about relationships, talk about accountability. It's going to teach you something. You're going to learn.
Yeah.
And we need that,
Yeah.
especially in the black community, because we don't talk about a lot of things. We
Not at
sweep them
all.
under the rug and let the next generation deal with it or something.
Deal with it.
I guess that's what they thought. That's unfortunate,
Yeah.
man. But man,
We breaking up today. We talking
no, man,
about it all.
yeah, man, definitely. But self love is mandatory, man. It just so like you said, soul connection. Self love is mandatory. We're dealing with tough times. How do you manage everything? Your mother, entrepreneur, a thespian, podcaster, influencer, and you work, and you got to take care of the crib. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, I am a mother.
how do you
I
do
am
all
a
that?
podcaster. I'm a notary. I'm a travel agent. I'm a hostess with the
That's
mostest.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
How do you do all this stuff?
And I got my main job. Well, time management has always been rough for me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm always going to be working on that. My fifth grade teacher told me I was going to be late to my own funeral. I said, well, if I'm late, that means I ain't dead.
Ah, man.
But no, I don't know. Because I feel like it's my calling to fulfill these purposes that I'm doing, rather if it's being in movies, being the lead lady, doing in any one of my jobs,
Yes.
right? Um, if it's meant for me, then God will make a way for me. I believe in
Okay.
the Most High God, and He
Yeah.
going to clear a path, whatever I need to do, how I need to do it, when I need to do it. Everything is on His timing, not mine.
Yes.
So when you ask me how do you do it all, through the grace of Him, because He do it all. I've been praying if He could just move my feet. You hear me? Order
And,
my steps. I'm gonna take the steps. He just orders them, and it went here, 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 and that's how it goes. And then I'm not gonna lie, I want to give a shout out to my family for real,
okay.
because my family helps me with poo,
Okay. Gotcha. Well, that's good.
poo. 9 times out of 10, you'll see my little munchkin, right there
Yeah.
beside me, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I see
and
what
but
I see what you love.
right.
Yeah.
So I'll either, depending on the times, I'll leave with my mom for a little bit, or I'll call up my baby's dad, my child's father, and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
it's your turn on this weekend." So I try
Yeah.
to plan this stuff when I don't have kids, so I can stay out longer to do whatever I need to do to handle my business.
Definitely.
Yeah. So it just comes together. It just comes.
That's good to know, man. Like I said, proud of you. Definitely.
Well, thank you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
You're gonna keep plugging in the Slim from Soul Connection. Is there anything you want us to know about Soul Slim from Soul Connection? Like, like,
Well, okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
tell
Yeah.
us.
There's a lot.
What do you want
Go
us to
ahead. I'm
know?
sorry.
No, what do you want us to know from Slim from
Um,
Soul Connection?
So I want y'all to know that Slim don't know it all.
Why do you want us to tune into you? Why do you want us to watch you, Slim from Soul Connection?
I don't know it all, and y'all can teach me, and I can teach you.
Okay.
Energy is real. The vibes is real.
Yeah.
I just really want to tell my story, and I know everybody. If you've been on this planet, if you're living right now, you got a story to tell.
Yes.
Brother, if it's good, bad, you have a story to tell.
Yes.
And remember, they talked about Jesus, right? You
Yeah.
gonna get talked about, you gonna get laughed about, you gonna get listen, the haters is going to hate. Everybody's that's what they do. You let them hate, right? But
Yeah.
you still got a purpose to fulfill, okay? So please, if these topics that I talk about, rather if it's men's mental health, women's mental health, relationships in general, generation curse breakers because somebody in your family is an addict,
Yes.
either way, if these topics resonate home, you had to go through these these treacherous times just to find your self love, and you came out on top.
Yeah.
Tell your story. I want to hear it. That's why you should plug in, because my story may not be like yours, but it might be like your friends or whatever.
Yes.
It's knowledge. It's knowledge. It's wisdom. Come pick it up. And listen, I'm a learner too. You hear me? I like to listen. Rob, you drop jewels all the time.
Yeah.
You hear me? I be picking up them diamonds, them rubies, and sapphires, and I be like,
Right.
Rob, let me talk to you. Tiger. Hey, yo, Tiger, let me talk to you. Okay? And that's how we get our conversations going. Because really believe that if we change our frequency, we can all be on the same energy. If
Okay.
we all get on one band, one sound,
Yes.
I swear there'll be more love. more black love, black love. There'll be more. Yeah,
Let me say
I,
this.
I
Let me ask you
yes.
this. Uh, do you think, with everything that's going on right now, with politics and the finances and morality and wars taking place that's going on in the world right now, how do you, can we make it out of this? Can we?
Um, to be optimistic. I'm an optimistic person. Yes, we can do anything we put our minds to. It's in here. It's in here. What did I tell Tina? I'm in here. No, but for real.
Yeah, yeah,
No, but for
yeah.
real. It's in you. You gotta want to change. Mike said you gotta make a change. You gotta start with yourself.
Yeah, the man in the mirror.
Yeah, you definitely do. Hence to a mirror.
So,
You definitely
so,
do.
so
And with all the
can
politics,
we endure another 3 years of Trump and then figure this thing out? And
all I can tell you is love is the answer. Let's not worry about Trump, but I know we got to worry about him. But love is the answer. Love is the cure.
do you
It
know?
cures it all.
I had posted. This was probably earlier this year. Yeah, around the time Trump became president. I said, Christians, you have to pray for Trump. You have to pray for your leaders. And I caught a lot of slack, man. A lot of people were like, "Nah, not him." I said, "Well, why not him? He's the devil." I said, "Listen to me. It doesn't matter what you call him or what you think he is. If he's your leader, you still have to pray for him. You have to." I didn't say what, like when you read the
Yeah.
Bible, it says pray for your leaders. It didn't say pray for them if they're good, pray for them if they're Republican, or it just said pray for them. So you have to pray for your leaders. So I'm gonna ask you. Now I'm putting you on blast right now. I'm putting you on the spot. Do you or would you pray for Donald Trump?
Trump getting
And a mule.
What's that?
reparations.
Out my
That other stuff,
way,
Hey,
they
America was built on our hands. Okay,
okay. You're breaking up for some reason.
scared of
rabbit hole. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. These debt collectors or whatever they
I got it. I see you. Are you using your phone? I said, there you go. You're not there yet.
hear me. Tiger, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Okay,
hear you.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
hear
what
you.
I pray he does.
You
That's what
said,
I
no,
pray he
say
does.
it again, we didn't hear you. I said, first of all, I said, would you pray for? No, I said, do you pray for him? And if not, would you pray for Donald?
I
that
mule.
Okay.
he gets,
You're breaking up for some
but
reason.
he has his own family.
Okay.
He, I'm
For me,
I'm not
Hey, is someone trying to come through on your side? Because we
okay.
can't hear you. Like you're breaking up now. You hear me? You're breaking up.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Now talk. Say something.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's the man. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
No, you got to say it again. You said, I said, do you pray for Trump? And if not, would you pray for Trump? And you said he has a family. Then I heard you say something about.
And I said, I pray that Trump gives us our 40 acres and a mule.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, give us our reparations.
okay.
Oh,
You said 40 acres and a mule. Okay, I got you. I hear that. Hey, your cameras, you're frozen for some reason. There, Slim. But we can definitely edit this part out. Hopefully she can come back and we can wrap this thing up. Let's see what happens. Is she still there? What happened, Slim? I hope it didn't kick her out. Let's see. Slim is gone. Hey, I don't know what happened. We had some technical difficulties. I apologize for that. There you had it, man. Slim from Soul Connection. We interviewed her here at 106 Keep It a Beam. We talked a little bit about self love, what it means to her, how do you put therapy into practice. Uh, you know, we're seeing the finished product now, but she wasn't always that way. There was a trial, there was a period, there was a process that she went to, and now we're seeing the finished product. It's self love is mandatory. She loves herself. She believes in herself. She has boundaries. She's gonna. It's okay to choose you. And so, man, we loved having her here on 106 Keep It a Being, man. Just excited. I mean, it was a long time in the making that was going to happen. It's here. And thank you, Slim, for coming on. Things happen, difficulties happen. But like I said, I got enough material. I'll chop it up and do some editing, and we'll make this thing happen. But man, thanks again, Slim, for coming on 106 Keep It a Bean. Excited, excited to have her, man. Trust me, we're gonna do more. I'm gonna be a guest on her. She got an upcoming episode coming in January 17th. That's all she could tell us for right now, and that's okay. And I'll definitely be a part of it. I'll be there to give my help, my support, my love. That's about it, man. I'm finally got my laptop. I'm finally on the software that I like to use. It's good. I can play around and do some things. As you can see at the Christmas scene, I don't know. We had some difficult technical difficulties on her part, but that's okay. I'm wrapping this thing up. Guys, you know what I always say, man. Be true to yourself. Be true to him. Walk with purpose, and more importantly, walk with love. But before I go, we got some upcoming episodes coming in. I got an interview tomorrow with Andre or Daddyfication. That's probably going to be around 6 o'clock, so stay tuned to that. We're going to chop this, we're going to chop it up, man. That's what we do here in 106 Keep It a Bean. We keep it funky, and we always going to keep it fresh. With that being said, I'm out of here, man. I love you guys. Happy holidays. Remember, don't let it stress you out. Don't allow one day to determine you as a parent, as a grandparent. Don't allow it. Trust me, because you're a good parent every day. Not let this one day define you. Hey, man, it's the Tiger from 106. Keep It a Bean. I love y'all, man. I really, really do. I'm out.